Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons spark. Venture forth with warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you.
No.
Oh no.
Oh my
And
goodness.
damn it. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for that, Daniel. If somebody sees this and we got no sound, uh, go ahead and send me a message through Facebook or in Discord if you can, because then I'll get a ping, and I don't get for some reason I don't get a ping in uh, Twitch. I don't know why.
Weird.
Not sure why. There's no there's like no sound notification that I get a message, and I don't know how to set that up if I can even do that. Let me see. Actually, I might be able to do that right now. No, I can't because I'm a moron.
He
Okay,
said it.
okayest DM ever. Okayest streamer ever. I don't know. All right, so what? Just to recap, guys, what we were doing is, um, they got in here. They had destroyed this thing last session, and they found a gnome hiding behind him and hiding behind this construct, saying it wasn't my fault. I didn't mean to kill him. Brunchpiddle told me to, and it was all his fault. And so they question him, and basically this gnome killed his friend here at the workshop, and he's blaming Brunchpiddle Radishfoot, who is this other Tinker gnome living in Osbraven, which is also in the Sunset Vale. And so they searched the while we were muted and you couldn't hear us. They searched the construct. They found some coiled springs and some. Well, the coiled spring is actually the name of the shop in Osbraven, but they did find a coil. They found a steam valve, and they found some scrap metal parts and gears and such. And right now, I just gave them experience, and they are all leveling up, so they can be level 7. Grandolith was already level
I'm
7.
caught up.
Yeah, yeah.
I caught up. I'm about to hit
Yep,
level
yep.
8. All right. So we're gonna have to escort this gnome to the authorities because he can't just. We don't know if he's telling us the truth or not, and we ain't just letting him run free.
Right. Yep.
I mean, he is
Well,
technically
and the
a
authorities
murderer.
still have to. Yeah, the authorities still have to deal with him one way or the other. And you know that guy is right by the beginning there. The uh, the guy that brought you here that asked you to investigate the place.
Yeah.
So you know he's also like right at the entrance of the place that asked you to go inside and.
Right.
Um,
Oh well, that makes turning him over to the authorities super easy.
yeah,
I'd like it.
he was like the chancellor, I believe, or constable or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. Some crap.
I will tell you momentarily. And this group is in Hardbuckler, which is the northern end of the Sunset Vale. It is a gnomish town, predominantly gnomish, and it is run by several different people. But it is essentially the unnamed ruler is a guy named Aldebert Inchterwern, who's a powerful wizard, whose number of spells he's created have been rumored to rival Elminster himself. Um, yeah, so
Fake news.
Roman Three Shade was the name of the constable that wanted you to help investigate the factory here.
Yeah.
The murder.
Murder. Most Fowler.
Yep, and this guy here, this gnome in here, his name is Diddlywhisk, and his brother or his cousin, who he killed, was named Piddlywhisk. Piddlywhisk and Diddlywhisk.
The Whisk Boys.
Yeah, somewhere there's probably a Fiddlywhisk and a Sniddly Whisk. I don't know, something. Look at John. Look at everybody. Everybody look at Garnet's photo there. Look at his. Everybody stare at the utmost concentration on John's face.
As he struggles to make decisions. Decisions he should have already had planned out in advance.
he's like, I'm leveling. What can I do?
I'm looking at my infusion or my
Artificer infusions. Yeah.
I was sharing you guys' conversation about in Discord with a friend. I'm like, damn, dude. And they're like, what? I'm like, oh, Brian just got John. They're like, what are you talking about? So I just read them the thing you said to him, and they're like, they're like, wow, that's pretty harsh. I'm like, yeah, but they're like brothers. So they're so close. So
yeah, yeah,
I don't think it came off as harsh as you think it
yeah,
did.
yeah, yeah.
I love how you put in that I'm never prepared.
Yeah, all my friends are like brothers to me, pretty much.
Yeah.
All my close friends, anyway. Like,
That's what happens when good people meet good people.
I'm hearing. What the shiz?
Huh.
Okay, I don't know. I'm hearing something. Is it neighbors? Oh no, it's okay. I switched to maps and it's
Yep.
some kind of muted sound. There's a gnome celebration, but it's spotty. I don't know why is it spotty. See, and then it cuts out. I don't know. That's weird. All right. Well, anyway.
yeah, yeah.
In the hell?
Maybe it's just a short loop.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. It didn't even play the full loop. But anyways,
Did you roll one hit point?
this is the hard buckler thing that I'm
Oh, roll one. Okay, yeah.
yeah,
This is your hard buckler map.
yeah, the hard buckler map I'm working on. Yep. Then this will be in
what
the
program are you
incarnate.
using?
And then
Okay.
this is what I'll be like when this is finished. This will be in the supplement, the Sunset Vale Adventurer's Guide or Adventurer's Guide to the Sunset Vale, or it might actually be
Sure.
called Aldebur's Guide to the Sunset Vale. Who is Aldebur Inchworn is the guy in here, and he's the guy giving the foreword in the book. So kind of like a Volo or an Elminster type of thing, you know?
Is that your avatar in the realms, Brian?
Maybe could be. It is for the Sunset Vale, and this.
I always liked back in the day, like I would, because I was, reading Dragon magazines back in the day, and the conversations between Greenwood and Elminster were just ridiculously great.
Yeah. I like whenever they did the Wizards 3 thing too, where it would be like
It was everything was great.
Mordenkainen and Elminster and who was the other guy that was with
Bigby.
them? Bigby, yeah,
Bigby.
Bigby. Yeah, Bigby. And like
Yeah,
every
that
once
was-
in a while, like somebody else would show up, like Tensor or Rary or whatever, just pop in there,
Yeah.
kind of.
Yeah.
All right. So anyway, so you guys hand him over the authorities. Roman 3 Shade assures you that he'll get a fair trial, and things will be taken into consideration that maybe he wasn't quite in his right mind and that kind of thing. And you see that he's obviously broken up about it, and you also see that maybe he's still not quite in his right mind. But yeah, so he's taken away, and are you guys going to spend another night here in Hardbuckler
Yeah. Let these
before
guys
you
finish.
head out? Okay, yep. So you guys can take a long rest, and you guys will level up tonight, basically. So that's all right. Let me see if I can
All right,
pop that
told
back on.
before.
Put you in
Wait.
an inn.
Remember how to do it.
We have it in. Oh yeah, we have it in. There's an inn. Look, an inn.
One of them did it. As it is.
Oh look, it's this map is so old. It's got Caius on it, and Pow Pow, and Bash.
Wow.
Yeah, something weird is going on with the music server for this.
Yeah. A little weird.
It could be because I got something else going on in the background or something. I don't know. It's weirdness. A little bit of weirdness it is.
Get another feat when I log in. You have to think about that.
Is it choppy for you guys too on your end, or is it?
Yeah.
It is stopping. Okay.
It sounds like it's just a short loop, and then it stops and starts over.
Yeah, it's not though. It's playing like it's stopping partway through the loop and then starting again,
Ooh.
and it might even be continuing through the loop before it starts. I can't tell though.
all I'm getting is white noise.
I probably need an update anyway.
Well, come on, baby girl.
It's like that's a sign from the powers that be saying update your drivers, you tool.
Yeah.
Oh, now I moused over it. Oh, there we go. Now it stopped again. I was gonna say I moused over it for a second there, and it didn't stop. It kept going for a minute. Anyway. Anywho, anyhow, anyway. Alright, let me refresh. Maybe that'll fix it. Welcome, viewers, to the here. I can do this again because you guys weren't all here earlier. Well, you were, but you were all here, but I wasn't all there. So yeah. So hail and well met, adventurers. Welcome to the realm of imagination dice rolls, Action Surge, where epic tales unfold, dragons breathe fire, and heroes rise against the darkness. Join us as we embark upon a journey through the fantastical world of Dungeons and Dragons, led by me, Brian Germain, the okayest DM ever, and also okayest streamer ever now. Striving for a level of mediocrity that you could never hope to achieve. Anyways, and accompanied by a band of misfit players, each session promises excitement, laughter, mischief-making, and maybe even a touch of danger, and the aforementioned mediocrity. So grab your dice, sharpen your wits, and prepare to immerse yourselves in a story where anything is possible. We'll tell tales of valor, weave stories that will echo through the ages, and talk a lot of rubbish, because the action starts now. And thanks for joining us, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let me see if I can get this thing going now. Let me get rid of that.
That ain't nothing.
Yoink. Well, you know,
Right.
here, we'll do tavern music.
I'm leveled up.
You're leveled up finally? Man, that didn't take long at all.
I did mention earlier we have two players. One of them is out because he is sick with a sinus infection and just feeling lousy, and that is Luther's player, who is Zach, and Tina is out because she is post-surgery and laid up in recovery, that kind of thing. So.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me know if anybody is needing help leveling up. Are you picking your spells, Tharja? Are you to that stage yet, or did you already do that?
I already did that.
They're all good. Okay. What about Gavor?
I picked mirror image.
Mirror image. Was
Mirror
that
image?
was that the only one you got? You only got one spell to prepare? Oh, okay.
Yep. So I picked mirror image from. I already know what mirror image does.
That's a good reason to take it.
You just want to look at other maps and see what they look like. Oh, that was the House of Madness.
Never seen that.
That's my phone.
Oh,
Your phone is the House of Madness? Oh, no.
Yeah. That's my phone going off.
Hey, see, and for whatever reason, either it's working because I restarted it, or for whatever reason the tavern music one just works unerringly. Apparently, I don't know.
Could be.
Here we go. Can you guys all hear that in the game? You heard that,
Uh-huh.
right, Joe?
What?
I actually
music-
have the game.
The music
I
inside the
actually
roll 20.
Yeah.
You have it turned down, James. Is that what you're gonna say?
I have actually the only thing I have I actually have is audio is the Discord.
Oh, okay. Here.
Everything else I have muted.
If you turn up the volume of the.
No, I choose to have mine off.
Oh, okay. Here, well,
So I
here.
can
For,
focus.
for those of you who can hear it, then you can listen to this. It's kind of cool.
Greetings, friends. Have a seat and tell me what sweet nectar of delectation I can get
Oh,
for
it's
you.
way loud. Okay, it's way loud on Ashley's end.
yeah, because I have my thing cranked up all the time.
Oh yeah.
Oh, and I just picked up a new 4th level spell that's
Jeez.
very fun.
Way over 9,000.
You don't get spell, Brian or James. You just got to use the same ones
Beast
you.
within. Roar.
So, Osbraven. Do we even have a map of Osbraven for here? We should, right? Yeah, oh, there it is.
So we
Yeah.
should.
Here we go.
Heck, Osborne.
On our way to
Yeah.
Osbraven.
Why does it feel like we spend so much time in Osborne?
Should we hand wave it? We should just hand wave it and go to Osbraven?
I'll fight shit on the way. I don't care.
Yeah, yeah.
Give me shit.
There's a lot of people.
You take the
It's like
you'll take the Dusk Road or the like whatever, and it'll be a short like it'll be a relatively uneventful journey. There probably wouldn't be as many people in the market this day as it looks like there is on the map because there's no festival going on now.
Oh my
But,
goodness. There's a
yeah.
lot.
So you guys go to the yeah, that was from the festival. You guys when you guys first got here. So you go to Osbraven,
Hand wave it at many people.
and
Place is full of people.
Where are we?
and you find yourselves. You're not on the map, but you can see the map, right?
Yeah, I can see other people.
Actually, some people might be on the map, but let me see. If you're on the map, you're gonna be by the temple, and I don't see any of you on the map, so it don't matter. Besides, I think if you put yourselves on the map, you'll be giant. Compared to everybody else, especially. At any rate, so you find your way to a small little shop that you're aware of, called the Coiled Spring.
It's dark.
In the wrong spot.
I will put you guys in the Coiled Spring. Hang on one second.
What in the hell is going on, D20?
Yeah, it's dark. It's dark because you're not on the map. Hold on one second.
James.
I gotta find you guys. Okay, there's Sebastian. There's Garnet. There's Tharja. There's Yewa. Well, actually, you know what? We'll leave Yewa and Luther off because we can. And Gavor. And
So
that's
Luther
everybody,
and
right?
Eva have
Yeah.
gone to secure lodgings for us.
Yeah, there we go. Yep, they're at the inn securing lodgings, and putting any excess stuff that you guys don't need to like take with you in a room, kind of to store for safekeeping or sell it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't want to carry too much.
All
One of
right.
them got a good Christmas car.
What's that?
One of them got a good.
Definitely don't want to carry too much. If you carry too much, you can't run very fast.
Yeah, but they don't have to run because they're not with you guys. This is interesting. That's extra stuff. Okay, I see. All right, and where is? Let's see. And as you enter the Coiled Spring, there is a rather troubled-looking gnome tinkering over some sort of menial task in front of him. He's kind of just muttering to himself, and hard to understand what he's even muttering about, but he's definitely troubled by something.
I wonder what he's troubled by.
What was that gnome's name we're supposed to be looking for?
Brudge Piddle Radishfoot, who is the owner of this particular shop. And Gavor and Grandolith, I believe, are the ones that remembered that.
Yes.
You know, I think we've been here before.
Yeah.
Yes, you have. This is actually where Pow Pow built Pow Pow 2.0.
Yeah. This
I
brings
don't
back
remember
memories.
nothing.
And this is where Bash found Pow Pow 2.0 under this tarp, actually, right here. But you guys wouldn't know that per se. But Brudge Piddle Radishfoot was sort of a mentor and allowing Pow Pow to work at his shop
Paw Paw's gonna be so
as like an apprentice type of thing. So yeah, so you guys go in there and you see Brudge Fiddle like tinkering over stuff, and
Hey, Grudge Pedal.
he's like, "Oh, hello.
It's
What
been a while.
what can I do for you, sir?" He says, "Oh, it has been a while, I suppose. I don't recall, maybe. Yes, I do. I don't know." He seems a little confused by the whole scenario.
Grandulus, could you please explain to the...
Hey, Nerd Holla! Thank you. Thank you for dropping in.
Yay!
Yeah. What do you want me to do?
I don't know. What do you want? What do you want Grandolith to do, James?
Basically, talk to him. Basically, I just got his attention. I'm letting Grandulus take the stage right now.
Oh my God, you're gonna make Randall talk?
Yeah.
All right.
Hey,
So
anything that can go wrong will go wrong, especially if he's in front. I can at least back him up.
All right. So Randall will saunter forward with a cocky look on his face, and he'll say, "Your little plan didn't work."
He's my plan. What plan would that be? He's like, my contraptions generally do pretty well, and you notice about you see all sorts of contraptions and gears and all sorts of different mechanical apparatus, and along the walls you see they're covered in very artistic, beautiful paintings, and over here you see another like little workbench type thing, but it's set up with artists' paints and canvas and stuff like that.
Okay.
What's going on over there?
Hold on. Garnet, would you show our friend what you collected?
Sure. I'll walk over and be like, I believe some of these parts belong to a giant clockwork robot that is no longer functioning, that your friend said was part of your plan.
Oh, my plan? This looks like pieces to a giant autonome. Which, you kind of could relate. Yeah, it could have been a giant autonome. It kind of looked like a gnome,
Yes.
He says, I don't recall any plans. He says, I haven't made an autonome in quite some time. He says, oh, can I see, have a look, see? And he, reaches out for a, part.
I'll let him take a look.
He says, yeah, nope, that's not mine. He says, he hands it back to you. He says, see? And he points to what is very, very small but intricately stamped into the metal is a very ornate W. He says, this is the Whisk Brothers craftsmanship. He says, very nice. He says, perhaps nicer than mine, but I do well.
But why would they try to have all this evidence come through you? Are they trying to run you out of business?
He says, what now? What evidence? What you said murder?
No, I did not say that.
Whoa.
I thought John said it.
Nope.
I
Did John say
could
it?
have swore John said it. Yeah, I could have said, or somebody said we have something of a murder, something.
No,
Yes,
I was
yes,
talking about...
yes. One of you
we're
did say
talking
that.
about-
One of you did say. You said I have this
That's
thing or
me.
whatever, in a murder. And so
Yeah,
okay.
yeah,
Then
that was
if
John.
you didn't say that, then he didn't say that either. But I'm
Okay.
pretty
Yeah,
sure
that's
one of you guys said that.
I just said a plan.
Yeah,
Would
we
that
said
be-
the plan.
I thought somebody said
Plan.
something about a murder anyway, but okay. So then he didn't say nothing about a murder if you guys didn't say anything about a murder. But I could have sworn you
Okay.
did. I'm gonna rewind this tape later,
We murdered this machine.
like it's on a tape. Anyway, but all right. So
Yeah.
I gotta rewind. I got a pencil. I'm gonna turn this thing backwards. Like an old cassette tape. For those of you watching,
Oh,
cassettes are something that existed long ago.
Mhm.
Anyway. So okay,
land.
so
Yeah.
he says I don't know which plan you mean. He says he says I don't think they used one of my plans to build this.
There was a very scared gnome that was running this auto gnome, as you so call it, that murdered his friend, and he said it was your plan, and something about a hag.
He says murdered. You say, and he looks and he says, you notice like he gets a little bit of a gleam in his eye. He says, well that's great news. I mean that's terrible news, but it could be good, right? I mean perhaps yes perhaps. And he starts like kind of fidgeting around like more hurriedly and looking around his his office there. And
I would interrupt him by
yeah,
reaching out and grabbing him by his straw.
okay.
If that's possible. When he gets to grab anything, trying to have a wand of fireballs in their face.
Okay. And then what?
I'm gonna be like, why don't you tell us about this? Hold on, I'm going to Grendel. Let me tell you. Why don't you tell us about this hag before I tell you about this blade? And I pull my
Yeah.
dagger menacingly. I'm gonna try an intimidation. Can I?
Yes, you can.
I
Give me
get to try to
Give me
intimidate
that
somebody.
intimidation check.
You know, Randall is really good at intimidation.
Oh, I can even make it even scarier too.
Ooh, 16. What's the total? 21. Okay. He's like, well, you, you're not, you're not supposed to know about that.
There's a lot of things
After
we're
that-
not supposed to know.
He says, but hags are just things of myth and fairy tales. They're not real.
Oh,
Over
really?
at
You sense,
Randall or
you sense,
Dappler?
you sense without an insight check of any sort that he is very much lying through his eye teeth.
Yeah,
I'm
he's
gonna
scared. He's scared
glance
poopless.
over at Gabler and say, Dwarf, have you ever had roast gnome?
No, but I can let the beast inside of you out.
Kind of getting hungry. That is a big oven right there.
Okay, hang on one second. So, you do what you do, another beast within transformation.
Oh
Oh,
dear.
well.
You imbue a willing creature with a touch of lycanthropy. So who are you touching? Yourself or?
No,
or
I said I
touch myself. Wait, no.
I said I could make you a lot more scarier
Stupid.
if
I'm so
Brandon
stupid.
wants to.
Okay, all right. So he's asking if you want to fail a save and or
No, you got it.
or be willing to become a
Absolutely.
lycanthrope.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you're gonna turn
Right,
into like
yeah.
werewolf looking.
Yeah.
All right. He says. Okay, the hag she offered to help me and oh, you weren't standing there. Oh, thank you for coming. I desperately need your help. He says the hag she offered to help me and well. He says, here, just follow me, and he says this way, and he kind of like tries to kind of struggle from your grasp. I don't know if you're gonna let him go, but he kind of tries to head toward the back and like have you guys follow him, like slow enough for you to follow him, and
Oh,
kind of
oh
motions
yeah, I
motions for you
Brandon
guys go
was
this way,
the
this
first
way.
one because
I'll hold
pretty
him
sure
up
the
just so his
sta-
feet barely touch the ground,
Hmm.
but I don't let go of him.
Okay, so he's like,
Where am I?
come follow this way out of the front workshop. Too many ears out here.
okay.
Okay. We follow him along.
Okay, so he takes you guys back here. So you guys come back here to this table, and he describes why he's brought you here. He says back here he's wanted to tell you. He says that a long time ago he had a love of his life that was named Starwin. Hold on, I gotta figure out the name now. I forgot the name. Starwin Dabble Spot, right? And he said that Starwin had been an artist, and you know that she's the one who's painted all these lovely paintings around, and that Starwin made this deal with the hag. She was barren, and Starwin made this deal with the hag for them to be able to have children, and to bless the marriage. And she didn't know it was a hag and didn't know what she was doing at the time, perhaps. But at any rate, so Starwin made this deal with the hag, and you know, essentially, it turned out for the worse, and it's ultimately led to Starwin being, you know, led to her demise. You know, she's essentially as good as dead. And according to Brudgepiddle, the hag has Starwin, and she is keeping her body, for lack of a better term, inside her hovel out in the swamp.
That have to do with the.
And he said that he said, well, okay, the murder is that he's been doing things for the hag to try to get Starwin back, and he's been committing little acts of evil, so to speak.
He's been forced. His hand's been forced
to try to get his, you know, his love's now just basically her body back, you know, and he said there's so much that has been going on, and he tells us this big long tale about you know, how, like, all the bad stuff that went on and whatever, and so he said that he says that you know, he hoped that between doing stuff for the hag, she would feel remorse, and he had hoped by sacrificing this the Piddlywhisk brother, that he would be able to bargain with the Fae, you know, bargain with the hag in order to get Starwin back. As you guys are sitting there talking, and he's telling you this crazy long tale. It is a big long tale, and I can give you like the gist of it. But basically, it's led to Starwin's soul being trapped somewhere, and her body just being basically a husk, you know. And as he's going through this thing, you hear a strange buzzing noise. And you hear, like, you see something out of the corner of your eye. Something strange catches your eye. Go ahead and everybody make a perception check.
I have advantage on that. Thank you. I love it. I like this spell, James.
it can be very
yeah. I
scary.
forgot about that. So the lycanthrope person gets few bestial qualities appropriate to the type, including wisdom perception checks that rely on hearing or smell. Finally, the creature can use its new claws and or jaws or tusks to make an unarmed strike. All right. So what you see is what appears to be a small fey creature fly through the room and disappear. As it disappears, a large egg drops to the ground.
Does it break?
does, and when it breaks open, suddenly, this white shell breaks open, issuing forth a gaseous mist that quickly coalesces into a large, hulking beast. It's got two massive, bulging eyes searching the room, and a large frog-like mouth.
Oh my goodness gracious!
It drips like a viscous, disgusting mucus, and its eyes lock on the gnome, on the tinker, and it just sort of leaps at him. One second.
Again, I'm standing where I'm at. I'm going to try to put myself in between the gnome and the frog creature because I need more information.
Alright, let's see. And yeah, so it's appears right about there. Nope, it's not showing, is it?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Alright, right about there.
Oh,
Wrong
there
size.
he is.
Wrong size. There, right about there.
Oh!
There he is.
Shimmering wonders.
And yeah, so he is also
He's a cutie frog.
yeah, he's
Oh, he's cute.
I'm
alright.
just joking.
alright, and he is going to get ready to attack the gnome. So you guys are gonna all roll initiative.
So if I can have Sebastian move before that, I would.
Well, so we'll say Sebastian is down there with you. So I mean, unless you were
Okay.
gonna have him purposely stay back.
Nope, I wasn't. I just forgot to move him.
And you said there was a little
Where do you
thing
want-
that was flying around?
Yeah, you saw like let's see, it would have been Tharja and Garnet and Grandolith saw like a little fairy fly by and then disappear.
Oh, do pseudo dragons like playing with little fairies?
Pseudo dragons?
Yeah.
Could be, yeah. I mean, could be, yeah.
That's
Ooh, I'm really slow.
yeah, man, you are slow.
Click on
Well-
my Banderhob here and have you get into some little combat music, baby. How about some combat music?
Do 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 do.
It's all-
I always use that
I just
aggressor
love
a
it.
lot. I use that one a lot. I don't know why, but well, fine. We'll use it
I
again.
won't even. Oh man, come on, Garnet. I don't want to go first. Why do I have to roll high?
All right. So what you're gonna do is not get killed.
I know. I'm a freaking mage for Pete's sakes, man.
Oh, and I did put up the turn order here for you guys.
Yeah. Train me, you'll be fine.
I'll be fine. I'll probably fry the damn frog. Who wants frog legs?
Garnet, I don't see a roll from you. Did you roll initiative?
Yeah.
Oh,
rolled a
it's
7.
just not up there.
Seven.
Oh yeah, you are.
Seven.
Okay, you are up there. Who's not up there? Oh, Gavor. So Gavor, what was yours? 6?
6.12.
Yeah, unless you want me to re-roll.
Nice try.
It's worth it.
Worth a shot, right?
All right. Let me do a roll for Brunch Fiddle too. Yeah, 1 second. Ah, stop it! What are you doing?
I'm gonna have to turn my thing down.
Yeah.
Put that in there.
Give him a roll. He's probably just gonna run, but
He ain't gonna run.
I-
On my first watch.
I'm at the gnome. If you let him run, but if he is right next door. He is also right next door to Grandolith, so he might not be able to run.
He won't be able to run. He has to get through Garnet's Bear.
right?
Bear.
And he has to get
Oh,
away. From, he has to
um,
get away from Grandolith's grapple. If you know,
Yeah,
Grandolith's going to go
Grandolith is
first
a
though, so he
beast
might
at
not
the
be able
moment.
to. All right, so Tharja, you're going to be up first. See this large frog-like hulking thing?
We could put the damn thing to sleep. Nah.
It's worth a try, but you would have to probably upcast, and I don't know that you can upcast it high enough.
I don't think so.
Uh, could do it. Nah. What if I do firebolt? What? How big would that be?
Firebolt or fireball?
Fireball.
Fireball is a
here.
little bit different than firebolt, but let's see. Let's give you a
It's enough to
fireball.
cover the room.
It's either that or fucking. Well, I like this.
There we go. Fireball would be about this big. Now you could make it so it didn't hit you guys, so like there, but it would set the
Yeah.
shop on fire.
Fuck.
Yeah.
So no setting it on fire.
This firebolt.
And so like it would set the shop on fire, and you guys are in the shop, so the shop would effectively be burning down around you while you're fighting this thing.
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
That's awesome.
Granderless!
Burn the
What
city
should I
to
Do you
do?
want to do that, or
I asked Granderless. I'm like, what should I do, man?
Magic
Firebolt.
fire. No, just mirror image yourself and get behind me.
I gotta find that. Where is that?
It's
you
a
want,
cantrip.
you want to mirror image yourself?
Yes.
Okay, so mirror
Where's
image
that-
Where's all my
is.
Oh, never
Second
mind.
level.
Yeah, go ahead and post that if you can. Use the word balloon next to it and click on it, and it'll post it in the chat log too. So basically, 3 illusory duplicates of yourself appear in your space. Until the spell ends, the duplicates move with you and mimic your actions, shifting positions so it's impossible to track which image is real.
So, the real me will be behind Grandelith.
Well, they all kind of move with you, so either the real you will be behind Grandolith or by Grandolith or whatever.
Yeah.
Or back here, are you saying?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, so then they'll kind of move with you, is what the thing is. There you go.
Hey, I did Shadow Clone Jutsu!
I'm gonna hand the dwarf over to Tharja, or the gnome over to Tharja,
Okay.
and I'm going to move into engagement range.
Now, the mirror image effectively gives you a thing where like it tries to hit you, and it is a very likely chance that it'll hit one of the mirror images instead.
Yeah, it's like a displacement in a sense, except it's multiples.
Yep.
Kind of like what's his name? Cloudy and Meatballs 2, the bright guy with the orange vest.
I don't know that guy.
Well, he did visual copies of himself, like holograms.
Ah,
Team hit.
Spear piercing +2. Okay, that hit him. I think. No, missed him.
All right, good enough. That's my turn.
But you can tell
Give him a bonus
you can tell it came close. It probably nicked his skin, but didn't penetrate the skin.
Yeah.
All right, and that's it for you.
Yep, I handed the gnome off to Tharja, so.
But yeah, but you don't want to do your second attack, or
Oh, that's right, I forgot.
Yeah, you're level 7.
Gosh, I forgot things. I'm not all knowing.
All right, that's a hit for 9 damage.
And I'm spear and shield currently, so good luck hit.
All right. All right, and next is Brudge Fiddle. Tharja, are you going to be menacing, or are you going to look like you're going to try to protect this gnome?
I'm gonna protect the gnome.
Okay, so he is going to move over closer to you and hide in this corner.
What corner? Oh, they have that.
You know, you know, you
Then the Banderhob goes. Okay. Eeny, meeny, fettuccine. Okay, so hold on.
I'm gonna have all my clones like go like right here and defend everyone.
Alright.
They would have to get past
Let's
those.
see, what do we get here? 2. That's going to be Garnet. All right, Garnet, you see the Banderhob, like, lunge towards you. And, well, goodness, all right then. He makes a bite attack. Is that hit, Garnet?
Probably. Let me see.
16, yeah, looks like your AC
Shield.
is 16.
Shield.
Gonna cast shield, okay.
Yep.
Alright, so that's a reaction, and you avoid that attack. And then you see its tongue whip out, and it tries to, like, wrap around you, but it's kind of, like, repelled by the shield.
let's make shield attacks. That's funny.
Then you see, hang on one second. Yeah, okay. And then, I guess it's not his turn, so he's done with that. And then it's now Garnet's turn.
Go Garnet. Go Garnet. Go Garnet.
All right. I'm gonna cast.
You got lucky on that one because for that first attack against you, any hit against you would have been a critical hit. But since you didn't hit him, or since he didn't hit you, I mean. Grease. Because he has this.
Ooh.
Grease, you're casting it under him?
Yes.
Okay, I think I have a Grease token. If not, I can grab one from the web real quick. Ooh, magic back. Ooh, Grease, here we go. Bloop. What is it, 10 by 10?
I believe so. Yep.
Oops,
10 foot square.
that's 15 by 50.
Ew. Oh. Yeah.
It needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
Alright, deck save.
He falls prone.
Failed. Okay, yep, so he is prone now. And let me just double check, make sure he's not. Yep, he's not immune to prone, so he is prone. So any attacks against him that are in melee range will be at advantage. Any attacks that are ranged attacks will be at disadvantage.
And then I'll move there. So that should be an advantage +1.
Yep. That's soft stacking advantage, yep. You'll be at advantage, and then advantage +1 from flanking with Grandolith. Now, if you moved over one more too, John, you notice if you moved over to here one more, then you would also be flanking with Gavor.
Oh, okay.
Not that you wouldn't get an extra advantage from that, flanking, but Gavor would get the advantage when it's his turn.
Then I'll move over a more.
I had that shield this whole time. I ain't never used it.
The Shield of the Wild, yeah.
Yeah. I'm using it now.
Yeah, I guess actually that extra 2 armor class is going to make a huge difference in this fight.
Yes, it will. Yes, it will. All right. What are you doing, Garnet? Anything, or are you just,
Go ahead and
pretending to do something?
scimitar.
It's a nice hit.
Is that at advantage?
Yeah.
Oh, because It's advantage +1. Okay, yep. So yeah, so that's a good hit. Yep. I forgot about the. So how much damage does that do? 9 damage.
Yep. I don't know why it's rolling twice.
Are these big gaping cuts going into this guy? Or
Oh,
are these more
okay.
like
So it was
being
only
flat?
5. It was only 5 damage. Okay. They're significant. They're not like huge, but they're significant. You're cutting him and he's bleeding, and it's kind of a greenish
Okay.
red goopy
Ooh,
blood.
greenish red. Greenish
Isn't that
red.
orange?
Archie likes.
No, brown. Green and red, brown.
Yeah, probably more of a brownish color. Yeah.
Ew, he's bleeding diarrhea.
Ew.
It's a Gorgothan. Shit demon, shit demon.
Kinda, yeah. Not too far off there. He's like if somebody created a homunculus and it grew out of control or something.
Try to hit him with
Escalate homunculus.
advantage.
Nice.
Oh, 10 probably misses, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ashley's sending some kind of weird signals over there.
What do you mean?
There's like a fan or something going on in the background.
Oh, it's the AC and
Oh,
the fan.
gotcha.
Struggling.
And my phone keeps doing
All right,
weird.
so then Gabor, it'll be your turn.
Well, I can't wait to see what Gavor does. This is going to be great.
It looks like he's taken a couple cuts, but it looks like it's barely phased him. And they look like kind of significant cuts too, so you kind of feel like whatever you're gonna do, you might want to really like lay the smack down if you can.
And you see that he's laying in a pile of grease, so that's probably flammable.
That is flammable in this campaign. By Raw, it's not, but by Brian, it is.
But here's my thing. If he's on grease and Gavor uses his Eldritch Blast with the shove option, that would probably knock his ass prone.
He is prone already.
He is prone.
Oh, it'll probably keep his ass prone. Slide him against the wall.
Could be,
Collision damage, bro. We don't do falling damage no more.
So 3.
Wow. What the hell was that, James?
Yeah.
Sucky.
Oh, the first one misses. Second one hits. What level are you, James? Do you have 3 beams yet at 7th level or no? That's not till 11th level, right? What level do you get 3 beams for Eldritch Blast?
7th, maybe.
I can't even hear him.
Who, me?
No, James.
Oh, I can't hear James either. I didn't know he was talking.
He's whining. No, I'm just kidding.
No, it's just.
I think his camera
really
froze
bad.
up. I think his camera froze up.
No, that makes
Here,
sense.
you know what? We'll do this.
There he goes. He's moving. Oh, he's intermittently moving.
We're gonna do this. Shut off the music real quick, and then maybe that'll like take off some of the load off his internet.
He said he doesn't
Struggling.
even.
Can you hear us,
Yeah,
James?
yeah, so both have one bar except my internet's.
He's got it muted though, so it shouldn't be too bad. But
I hear you.
okay, so we're asking if you have 3 beams for Eldritch Blast now, or is it not till later? I believe it's at 11th level.
Am I still
probably.
good? Yeah, I'm still there. Okay.
Dude, you're on the
Yeah,
table.
he says he hears us, but then he can't hear. We didn't answer anything I just said. So yeah, 3 beams at 11th level. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so no, he only has 2 beams. You missed one of those. You did 1 point of damage, James.
Well, you know,
Yeah.
Are you using anything? I see you backed up.
He is a half caster.
He will take at a disadvantage. He will take a swipe at you with his tongue.
Oh, that's too bad he's a
It was
disadvantage.
a disadvantage, so it's
And-
11 to hit, so he misses.
Beautiful. That's beautiful.
By a hair.
Yeah, because your AC's only 12.
I
All right, and then so next up is going to be Tharja again.
Now it's time to shine with that ray of
Now
frost.
it's what?
So now
Ray
it's
of
your time to
frost?
shine with a ray of frost or something.
Or
Let's
fire,
see if I have Ray of
or you
Frost.
could firebolt firebolt him.
Set the oil on fire, and then we got the same problem we had with the fireball.
fireball.
I did it.
Look
For shits and giggles, dudes.
Well, the floor is stone.
Oh.
I mean, that wouldn't be the exact same problem, but you know.
I did a 12, and I just gotta click it. 11.
That is a miss.
Fuck.
Yeah, that's not good. You guys are.
I'm still gonna.
You guys are having a
protect
rough
the
round.
guys and let them know.
I think next. I think next round Luther and Yewa have to run in. I think maybe.
Hold on. Hold on. Slow your
Who's
roll.
are just comes in and
Grandila's
tries to do
Grandila's
it.
like I can do this. I can do this.
I am up. It is my turn. I can click
Go,
that.
Grandilis.
I can click this now because of where my teammates are standing.
Yep, you're at advantage.
And I
Oh,
can,
hey, you did forgot to do your force power Ren too last time, John.
I missed.
Oh, okay. I didn't. I thought you forgot. All right, 22 is a hit.
okay, so we'll do a little damage.
All right, that's better.
And
13.
then second attack.
All right, that's also a hit. For another 6.
All right, how's this guy looking now?
He is still looking pretty rough, or pretty, like mean. Pretty unfazed.
All right, so action search.
Can we just barbecue this? Frog?
Action
Eat 'em?
surge. All right.
Yes, he needs to be barbecued.
Needs to be lightning bolt. That's what he needs.
Or lightning bolted.
I think next time I'll
But
try
see, the
that.
thing is, with lightning bolt, it goes 100 feet, and it will bounce.
No, it don't bounce at 5e. I don't think.
Man,
It goes
action.
100 feet.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
does
it
go
doesn't
out.
bounce.
Summoning the line, Brian. Summoning the lions. That's a bonus action, right?
Let me double check. I believe it's an action. I believe. Hang on 1 second.
What is it?
The Golden Lions.
Oh, yeah, it might be an action.
Except for yours aren't golden, right? They're
Right. The shadow.
shadow. Yeah, shadow
Ooh,
lions.
probably like
Got it.
crossbow it.
Figure you want. Yeah, action. You use an action to speak the command word and throw the figurine to a point on the ground within 60 feet of you.
I drop one to either side and say, "Hither, thither, come."
Okay, so you can use your action to summon the lions. All right.
Sorry, I'm just reading.
Let's see. Do I have a? Oh, there it is. Hold on 1 second.
No.
I need to make a
Well,
shadow token for them. I know I made the image kind of thing, but so we do this and this, and we're gonna give you. Hold on 1 second.
Holy crap, there's lions! Hell yeah!
How do I do
Grandilis,
this here?
can I ride on one? Can I pet the kitty?
Yes, this was the group that got the clay pieces.
yes.
Oh,
Hi.
okay. So this was the group. Okay, yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do have all purpose.
But you know, you tell me no, and I want to believe you.
Hey man, you're gonna tell me you ain't got a magic item I'm DMing? Guess what? You ain't got that magic item, bro.
Alright,
You're
so
right.
there's
Go ahead.
that.
If you find it on your policy, go ahead and erase it. The monster has it now.
Alright, and just to make sure this one's got it. Yes, okay, so you should have control of both the lions now too.
Right. So I'm gonna drop
Can I ride on one of
thither
them?
here and thither there. And yep, that's the end of my turn.
And you should be able to open their sheets also if you need to. Okay. I'll make a token and stuff up for him later or whatever. But
Turn thither.
yeah, the shadow lion tokens. All right, so that's your action. They do not. Hang on one second. Figurine becomes a living creature if the space where the creature would appear is occupied by other creatures or blah blah blah. Creature is friendly to you and your companions. It understands your languages and obeys your spoken commands.
Mhm.
If you issue no commands, the creatures defend itself but take no other actions. So they don't have any kind of summoning sickness. So
Attack.
you can have them attack this round if you would like.
Very well, then they shall attack.
All right.
Oh, and I do love the fact that they have pack tactics.
They do have pack tactics. They have a couple cool abilities. Lions do.
Yep, okay,
The
so
leap thing is really
advantage.
awesome.
Advantage. And we have can't move that far. How many attacks does he get? Claw, bite?
One or two. I'm not sure. Hang on one second. So it'll say like if it says multi attack at the top of actions, no. So just one bite or one claw. So they get one attack. But if you see, it also has a pounce ability. If the lion moves at least 20 feet straight toward a creature and then hits with a claw attack on the same turn, that target must succeed on a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone. If the target is prone, the lion can make one bite attack against it as a bonus action. So since the target is prone already, you can make a claw attack and make a bite attack as a bonus action.
Claw attack. There's a bite attack.
Ooh, nice. Okay, that's a crit on the second one.
Yeah.
The first one's a miss, but the second one's a crit.
And that's D6
Nice
plus
fight.
3. 2 dice. Wait, D8 plus 3. 2 dice. 8 plus 3. It's not letting me just hit the button to.
For bite? Yeah, there it is. Yeah,
there it is.
Yep.
There it is. Didn't do it the first time.
So 7.
Then all right. Then the other lion
Hmm.
will claw and bite as a bonus action.
And those
And
are
it
both
looks like-
misses.
Them are both misses.
Yep,
All right.
Yep.
So I still did a little.
That
too bad.
claw is real close because they have it. You know, since we do the staff stacking, they would have advantage +1 because of being flanked and prone. So that claw is real close, but the rest are not.
All right. Well, very good. We've done what we can do on our turn, and I've made a lot of.
And now you might not need Luther and Yewa to run in because you got a little bit of extra help there.
We do.
All right, so Brudge Piddle stays. Actually, Brudge Piddle is going to attempt to hide. I'm going to actually have him attempt to hide. He does pretty good. The Shadow Assassin is ultimately after him, though, so I am going to give him a perception check. Oh, not a disadvantage,
after him.
but 9 is okay, so it doesn't matter. All right, so yeah, so okay, Brudge Piddle hides, and the Banderhob gets ready and attacks. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people around him. Hang on, what's the reach on his tongue? 15 feet,
yeah,
so
5.
six people, including Gavor. Because he has.
I'm not gonna get hit.
He has a range of 15
I didn't
feet.
realize it's that far.
And then I'm going to, so that's Grandolith, and I'm going to have him stand up. So he's going to use, he's actually using 15 feet of movement to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
And he is no longer prone. But as soon as he stands, does he have to make a dexterity save then?
I'm looking.
Is Grease up there? I think it was. Yeah, Grease.
It's-
Covers the ground 10 feet area. Each creature standing in the area must succeed on a dexterity saving throw or fall prone. Creature that enters the area or ends its turn there. So when he ends his turn there again.
Yep.
Which he might have to do or he might not. But okay, so he's going to stand up and he is going to attack Grandolith. And what's your AC right now with the shield?
18.
18.
18.
All right, so he is going to try to hit you with his tongue. 25. Anything to say about that?
Oh, talk about going for some.
All right, so you're going to that hits you, and you're going to take 8 necrotic damage and make a DC 15 Strength save.
Hold on. Necrotic damage? I have some resistance going on from
Okay.
that spell team.
Yep.
Uh,
From the lycanthropy thing, the beast mode, whatever it's called. Beast within.
elongated claws for resistance.
Bludgeoning, piercing, slashing. Yep.
Non-magic.
Yep.
Okay, so them resistances don't help. All right, and you said so it's 8 necrotic damage, and then I need a saving throw.
Yep, a DC 15 Strength save.
DC 15 strength save. Wow, that feels like a targeted thing. Can I use athletics? I don't.
Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not at it. Oh,
There you go.
nice.
You made it. All right.
All right. And then I'm taking 8 damage. Oh, I don't have these temporary hit points.
Okay, so hold on one second. So then you, I believe, failed to save the target's pull. Nope. 1 second. 1 second. I don't know. Okay, but you are. Oh no. Yes, you would be grappled otherwise. So you're not grappled.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, that's the bite. The bite's the grapple. Okay. So then I guess the bite would be next. I guess. All right. Well, we'll see about that then. And he misses.
All right. That's.
But
what
you do take 8 necrotic damage, and then it is Garnet's turn.
Make his deck save.
Oh, yep. At end of his turn. Yep, that's right. Deck save. And he falls prone again.
All right.
Thump.
Dong.
I think I should have him teleport out of there or something.
My turn.
All damage at the start of your next turn.
Going to.
That's supposed to. All right. That's awesome. Garnet, what are you going to do, man? You got to end this dude. Nice.
Moo. The next time you hit a creature with a weapon attack before the spell ends, the weapon gleams with the astral radiance as you strike. The attack deals an extra 2d6 radiant damage to the target, which becomes visible if it's invisible, and the target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius. Okay.
Cannot become invisible.
And cannot become invisible until the spell ends. Alright, so you're going to hit him?
Yep.
Natural 20.
So that's your
Arrow
bonus.
hit.
That's your bonus action.
Hit him with a scimitar. Not my best weapon, but
Good enough.
That's gonna hit. For 6 plus 2d6 radiant.
another 7.
AC. Alright, 7 damage, so 14 altogether.
We're out here inflicting serious damage, guys. Serious damage. Huge amounts.
Scimitar hack.
Has any of us inflicted double damage with one?
Do you have another scimitar hack?
Yeah, Battlesmith gets.
Oh,
2.
you get an extra attack? Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Alright, so that's a good hit, and another 7.
Another 7.
And hold on, is that That yeah, and so it also that 2d6 happens again because it says, oh wait, it says next time you hit a creature with a weapon before the spell ends.
Yeah, I think it's
But
just the
it says
next attack.
concentration up to 1 minute though.
That's for the invisibility part. But I feel like I don't know that. Let me read it.
I think it's the next. I think it's just that next attack.
Yeah, I think it's just the next attack.
What
too.
is the next time you hit a creature with weapon attack with the spawns, the weapon gleams with astral radiance and strike. The next time, yeah, so it's only the once. And then the concentrations for this.
For the invisibility.
Right. Yep. Well, and also the concentration is if you didn't hit, it would stay going
Right.
until you did hit.
Right. Yeah.
Right. That's not bad.
So another 7. So we did that. That was 14. And now Sebastian's going to try his rend attack.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, he's missed again.
Yep. Yep. All right. And then Gavor.
Gavor, if your dragon don't attack this thing, we're gonna like totally ostracize you because
I don't-
everyone else's pets are up here.
Yeah, I think you can actually attack with your dragon, can't you, Gavor? Because
it does like
you're
one
back to
thing
the
to it.
chain. Those are both hits, and that one's much better for 11 damage.
Nice. Are you pulling them towards you?
What?
Are you pushing or pulling him? If you do, you're gonna push or pull him over somebody.
It could be me. I'm like far up ahead.
No.
Okay.
I'm leaving it right where it's at. It's already in a tough enough spot.
Yeah, it is. It's in a bad place.
It's not. Yeah, it's
Not
not
bad
in a.
place.
It's not a good fighting position. That's for sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
every time he stands up, he falls back down. Unless he moves himself out of there.
Slips on the oil.
All
Won't
right.
set the on fire,
Well-
but I can't.
The end of the round, and then Tharja is up. What you gonna do, Tharja?
What magic do you have? Aren't
Yeah.
you a sorcerer?
What magics do I have?
What meta magics?
Meta magics.
Aren't you a
Who said that?
sorcerer?
Yeah, she's a sorcerer. Yeah, meta magic. What meta magic options do you have? Yeah.
One spell drop, Walders or firebolts in them. Boom.
Firebolt.
Can't fireball it. Randy Whitfuss. I'll set the house on fire.
No, you can firebolt it though. You can firebolt it and then quicken spell if you have quicken spell, and then firebolt it again.
Could do that.
Fireball.
Or lightning bolt.
That's a hit.
Yeah, that's nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Can I
like
do it again?
Yep, and then
Well,
you can
you-
do it again
you
if
have-
you want.
yeah, quicken spell.
Or you
That's
can,
why I
or
was
you, or
asking.
you could quicken if you have quicken spell. You could quicken a lightning bolt even, but you will
why
probably
I
hit
was-
somebody.
That's why I was asking what,
And now a
what meta
fireball.
magic, what a meta magic you picked.
I don't know. I can look real quick.
Feel that damage.
Hey, you fucking dumb frog.
It's a Froggemoth. No, I'm just kidding. 15?
Ooh.
15 fire damage?
Stop playing
Why?
over there.
Why did it roll 2d? Oh, cause she. Oh, duh.
It's
Because you're at
fifth
that
level.
level. Yeah, you're
Yep.
at that level. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow, nice. Okay, minus 15.
like this serious
Wow,
damage.
that's a good firebolt there. All right, so let me look at your meta magic options. You have not flexible casting. That's not one of your normal abilities, but you have quicken spell and subtle spell.
I
Well,
used the
okay.
quicken spell.
Yes. Yep. All right, and you may have gotten a meta
knew
magic
it.
option at this last thing and not realized it and didn't pick it, but we'll see. All right.
Grinder, can I set the house on fire?
All right, so yep, Grandolith, you're up next. Let me double check and make sure she wasn't supposed to get another meta magic thing at this level?
6th level, or 7th level.
7th, yeah.
Granddad's gonna set the house on fire.
All right, I'm up.
Yep, you're up.
Alright,
How tall is the ceiling in this building?
How tall? What?
Is the ceiling?
The ceiling of this floor is about 15 feet above your head.
Oh, is the creature I'm facing?
How tall is it?
Yes.
When it's standing up, it's about 8 to 10 feet tall.
Oh.
Never mind. All right. I am going to.
Right now, it's laying down, prone, pretty much struggling to get back standing up.
All right. So I am going to teleport here. Okay.
Yep.
That gives me resistance on all my attacks next round. So any attacks on me, I'm going to have resistance. I am going to.
What kind of? Oh, sorry. I'm just trying
Question
to
of the Raven Queen.
thinking out loud. What kind of sorcerer is Tharja? Draconic. That's right. Okay.
yep. Draconic.
What draconic bloodline did you pick, Tharja? Like what dragon? Do you remember?
Draconic bloodline, I'm a sorcerer.
Yeah, but do you remember what type of dragon you picked?
You mean my race?
No, what dragon?
I don't know.
Bloodline red.
So you when you pick your draconic bloodline, you pick a black, blue, brass, bronze, copper, gold, green, red, silver, or white dragon.
James would know what kind of type of dragon I am. I think.
It should say on there. Let me look.
I do believe it.
Oh, gold.
Red.
Gold. It says gold.
Because-
So it's a fire. So it's fire damage. The damage type associated with each dragon is used by features you gain later. So at 6th level, you gain elemental affinity. Starting at 6th level, when you cast a spell that deals the damage of the type associated with your draconic ancestry, you can add your charisma modifier to 1 damage roll of that spell. At the same time, you can spend 1 sorcery point to gain resistance to that damage type for 1 hour. So essentially, 1 damage roll of that spell. What does it mean, 1 damage roll?
That means one time she's cast a fire spell, she can add.
Right, but I'm saying, like, if she casts firebolt twice, does it add it both times, or is it?
No, just one time.
Right, but so yeah, but
No,
so
it's
yeah, but hold on.
I'm
It
waiting.
says hold on. Let me finish. It says you can do that 1 time. So you only get to do it 1 time in the entire level of 7, and then that's it, and never ever again in the career of the character, because it says 1 time. It doesn't say 1 time per short rest, 1 time per long rest. It says
I'm
1
assuming
time.
I'm assuming it's once per. I'm assuming it's once per long rest.
No, I think that's going to be a short rest, in my opinion. Honestly, it's a sorcerer. That's kind of their thing.
Sorcerer. Yeah, then I'd say once per short
It's
rest.
weird. It
Because
just
then
says
you
1 damage roll of that
There's-
spell.
It probably says it right in another description somewhere else, but because they missed
Well,
it.
at any rate, what's your charisma modifier? I'm gonna look real quick here, because you would have added that damage to any of the firebolts. Well, to the 1 firebolt at least. So 4.
Right.
So another 4 damage anyway. I'm gonna look into that because I think that should be something more than just
Yeah.
1 damage roll. I'm wondering if it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I think it's saying like add it to 1 die.
Yeah, each time you cast a spell.
Yeah, each time you cast it, because
That's what
I think it's saying, well, you don't get to add your charisma modifier 75 times if you cast a fireball. But
Right.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yep.
I'll find out. At any rate, all right. So Grandolith, it was your turn, right? Or did you already go?
Yeah. I took 2 attacks with my spear.
The 18 hits.
Yes. And I deal 9 points of damage with that.
Okay.
Then I use my bonus action to teleport to get resistance.
Okay.
And then is it prone?
It is prone, yes.
Claw, bonus action bite.
Both of those are hits.
Hiccups.
9 and what? 11. So
All right.
20 damage. Nice.
And then the
And
other
the
lion,
next lion is also going to get advantage.
claw and bite.
Ooh, another crit. Miss and then a crit.
Miss and crit. Miss and crit. Crit, crit, crit.
6.5. Does that say? Oh, it's just okay. I thought I just rolled it again. That's okay. So still 11.
Not bad, not
Okay.
bad.
Now the thing is looking pretty rough. You know, like it's looking like it's been through the ringer a couple times now. Finally.
Yeah, about time. Whew. Beast. All right, I'm done. I've done everything I can.
All right. Grudge Fiddle stays hiding. Vanderhub is actually going to.
Try to stand up.
Yeah, he'll try to still use 30 feet of movement to stand up.
She's just gonna fall on his butt again.
And then what he does is he tries to bite. He tries to bite one of the lions.
Oh,
And I think he still missed.
that don't.
What's the lion's?
From
What's the lion's AC? 10, 12.
We are talking a whopping AC of 12.
Yeah, 12. Okay. Oh. All right. Oh, not 121 armor class. That's a little high. All right. All right. So he misses, but then, he disappears, and he moves over this way. And you guys might not be able to see him.
Nope.
So there. Now you should be able to see him.
I can see it.
I can see him a little bit.
Should be able to see the edge of him at least. There we go.
Yeah.
10, 15,
Um,
20. Oh, fucked up, boy.
And that's it for him.
Oh, the poor little thing's running away.
And yeah, and then it is Garnet's turn.
I'll move right there and actually use the weapon that I'm good with.
A gun?
A bow.
Arcane cannon?
My bow.
A bow?
With
I didn't know what it was. That's just
Woo!
nice. Okay.
Go Garnet. Go Garnet.
for 9.
For 9 damage. Yeah, he is definitely hurting too now. Like you can see that he's bloodied and such. Another hit.
Nice, Garnet.
For
Although-
7.
Nice.
Although you wouldn't be at advantage on those now, but
Yeah, I just did
but it's still the first thing. So 7.
Yeah. Yep.
All right, there you go. And he still is radiating light, you know.
Yeah.
Because he got the branding smite on him.
And I'll move him up and try to do the force empowered rend. And he still doesn't hit.
Nope, it's a miss.
And
Alright.
that's my
All right, Gavor.
Go Gav.
Can we hear Gavor? Oh, yep, there he is. He is going to do Eldritch Blast again. You
He
gonna move?
moved.
You gonna move over? Yep. Okay. So 5 force damage is good. All right, if I can. Yeah, stop it. All right, 5 force damage. Another 7. Oh wait, that's a miss. Yeah, that's a miss. All right, so that one misses, and yep, and that one doesn't matter because it's the third Eldritch Blast. All right, so then end of round, and Tharja, you're up again.
What should I do? I feel like he's gonna try to get the gnome.
Yeah, you feel well. You definitely feel like that's kind of what he popped in for in a way.
Yeah. I could have one of my mirages go. Let's see.
They stay with you. They just travel where you travel basically. Now you could go over and travel by him, and he'd have a much harder time of hitting you than he normally would.
Like where?
Like if you went by him, regardless, like because you have, yeah, just anywhere by him. Because you have the 3 mirages, he would have a much harder time hitting you. Yeah, so you'd put them all by you basically, and they all technically kind of like are close to you, but they kind of waver and move around a little bit like a displacer beast, kind of.
Yeah. Well, let's see here. I need to be a little bit back.
It makes it hard to tell which one's the real you, basically.
Right. Let's see. We could probably. Now I can probably try this. Claws of Darkness.
Claws of Darkness. I'm going to show that spell description. You shape shadows into claws that grow from your fingers and drip inky blackness. You can make a melee spell attack with these claws that does 1d10 cold, and the claws have a reach of 10 feet. All right, so that's your action, was to make the claws, though. But it looks like you can make a melee spell attack with it as part of the thing, but I'll allow it anyway.
10.
10 cold damage. Oh no, 10. You got to roll damage. You got to roll to hit first.
How do you do that?
Oh, that's what that is up top. Okay, never mind. Yeah, 26 is a hit, so 10 cold damage. Yeah, it already rolled. When you did the thing, it popped up there already. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, 26 is a hit. Good
Please,
damage.
little.
All right, yeah, he takes 10 cold damage. All right, and Grandolith, you again.
This lion charges. This lion charges. They leap and attack.
Doing the pounce.
Charge at me, man.
Doing the pounce thing.
Yep. Nope.
They both have advantage because they have pack tactics.
That?
I said they both have advantage because they both have pack tactics.
Yes.
And the pounce is a DC 13 strength save or be knocked prone.
Yep.
1, 2. That second one failed, so he is knocked prone on the second one.
Oh, we got to see if we hit on the second one. The first one hit for 8 points of damage.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
And the claw from this one.
Yep.
Does hit.
That's a hit.
The bite does hit.
So he is prone.
Takes another 20 points of damage.
Ooh, okay, hold on 1 second. How much was the first amount?
8.
8?
Yep.
So 28 total so far.
Yep.
All right. He goes down, and you see him kind of gurgle and kind of like hold really still, like kind of barely moving. You can see he's like, rocked on his heels, so to speak.
So I step over here and teleport here, and I finish him.
All right. And you'd be at advantage. Plus 1. Okay, that's a miss. Oh, excuse me, sorry. And that one's a hit. And pretty much regardless of what you do, he will be dead. And he's dead on the floor, bleeding out. And Garnet, are you going to drop concentration on the branding smite? So he's no, or he's just gonna leave him glowing indefinitely. uh, Something's going on. You're muted or something, maybe. Looks like you're
He's
muted.
muted.
Yeah, it looks like you're muted on my screen.
Yeah, I'll drop concentration. My son's got
He's
his
muted.
TV on, so
Gotcha.
I muted it.
All right. So after that happens, yeah. So, 1 second. You hear like a really high pitched kind of like that, just like it sounds like a little girl kind of angry that she didn't get a cookie, I guess, for lack of a better term.
Where's
Why
that?
are you trying to kill this gnome? Please don't throw another egg.
Nice. Where's it coming from? This noise.
Up this direction.
I'm gonna look that way.
You see the terp flying around. Hang on 1 second.
The ghost! Quick,
Oh,
call Mr. Inc.
Thank you for saving me from Kevin Owens last week. Into this Honolulu. Thank you for saving me from Kevin Owens last week. Thank you for saving me from Kevin Owens last week. Tonga, the right hand man.
hey.
Sorry about that. Had a important phone call from the dentist people. Okay, sorry. What was that you said, Joe?
Huh? I said it's very, very quiet.
Yeah. So basically, you see, you look up that direction. What's your passive? I'm the wrong thing here. Your passive is 12. Tharja's is 13. Garnet's is 15. Garnet, as you guys are looking around, you don't really see a whole lot of anything. But Garnet, you do see this terp right here. Like, looks like the terp has got like movement under it.
Oh, the
I'll-
part.
I'll move over towards it and be like, "Are you that thing that we saw flying through earlier?"
You hear something like, "Mind your business. This is all his fault."
I'll be like, "Why is it his fault?"
She says, he's the one that made the deal with the. Just
The hag.
none of your business.
He got conned by the hag. Did you get conned by the hag too?
She says, yes, but only because of him.
It wasn't him. It was his love. She got conned by the hag. Now he's doing what he can to try to get her back. But she's just conning him too. Did she con you?
She says, "This is my love," and you see her come out from under the tarp. You see a small pixie holding a what looks to be like a honeydew melon. It looks a little bit discolored and maybe a little bit rotten, but she says this is my love here, and he had her, and he was keeping her just so he could try to get his love back. And you kind of see Brudge Piddle. You kind of see him kind of nod in a little bit of shame. You can tell.
Why don't we all talk about this as like adults instead of trying to kill each other?
So
There is a fine line.
so basically, okay. So she says, fine, but I'm not happy about it. And she says, and I don't want you trying anything. And she turns invisible, and like she fades out of view. And she says, say your piece. She says, the hag tricked me first, but she tricked him also, and he stole stuff.
All right. Let's get your story. We've heard his story. But it looks like the main evil person here is the hag.
She says, when I had to do it though. The hag, she tricks you and binds you into service.
I don't know where this hag's at. This news for a hag.
So you guys kind of like settle down a little bit, and you all sit around and talk, and by the time you guys are getting done talking, Luther and Yewa kind of walk in, and they are catching the tail end of this story as well, and where's Luther at? Where'd you go, Luther? Oh, there you are. So they're catching the tail end of this story as well, and realizing that there's just something amiss, and there's this whole big story about this hag named Dread Polly Mudmouth. She's basically made a pact with Brudge Fiddle. Basically, what happened is Brudge Fiddle's eyes, her eyes started to go bad. And she's an artist, and as an artist, her eyes didn't want to go bad, and he thought it was for something else, but it turned out that her eyesight was going bad, and so at the risk of to herself, she went and tried to talk to the hag, and the hag offered to cure her sight. But what the hag didn't explain is the shortening of her life. And Brudge Piddle, in a desperate attempt to save Starwind, beseeched the hag for aid. The hag, with sinister glee, agreed to help the Tinker by trapping Starwind's dying soul in a special enchanted melon, which is why Brudge Piddle has this melon, or had this melon. He thought it was Starwind's body, and then only later did he find out that, the melon that he got from the hag doesn't have his love spirit as he's been led to believe. Now time's running short to transfer Starwind's soul to the creation he is slaved over. He's basically under the tarp. You notice pieces of an auto gnome that look like a female gnome, and his idea was he was going to try to transfer Starwind's soul into this auto gnome so that they could be together and still live together and live out their lives together and such. And so the Tinker is desperately seeking assistance, to try to figure out how all this went wrong. And what you don't realize until after the pixie has his say is the pixie was also duped by the hag, but prior to Brudgepiddle's little conundrum.
Hmm.
And essentially, one second here. She and Briar Brightleaf were young lovers, and Briar Brightleaf was another pixie, and they ran afoul of Dread Polymudmouth, and the hag stripped Briar's spirit from her body and trapped it within one of the melons. The exact details of the transgression against the hag is a little fuzzy, but basically she was stealing. They were stealing from the hag's garden or trespassing or whatever. It wasn't really clear. The hag didn't really make it clear, and perhaps there was no real transgression at all, other than the hag was feeling, prankish or evil or whatever, and um, she responds, and Natisse Mossripple is the pixie's name, and Briar Brightleaf is the other pixie that's trapped in the melon. But at any rate, Natisse says the hag told her that when she beseeched the hag to release Briar after her year of service, she served this hag for a year now. And when she beseeched her to release Briar after that year, Molly said, the hag said, "Yes, it's true, your service is done, and the year is through. But I cannot return your beloved Briar to you. She is gone, her spirit taken away, by a vile gnome with eyes of gray, a tinker by trade. He works with fire and soot. The one whom you seek is Brudgepiddle Radishfoot." And then the hag claimed she took pity on poor Natisse and told her where she could find this gnome in order to, whatever. And this is why she's so angry, because the hag was right, and this, the melon is here, and obviously the gnome must have taken it. But after she hears Brudgepiddle's story, she kind of realizes maybe he didn't really take it thinking that it was her love, but that he thought it was his love.
Interesting.
So she's still angry. You can tell when you saw her, she's got this basically like this corrupted look about her. She looks like as evil a pixie as you've ever seen. And she definitely looks like ready to throw more Banderhob eggs at you, so to speak.
No breaks.
Yeah.
Just throws more Vanderhoppins at us on Friar.
And
Yeah, we're close to the door now.
and she says, so she's trying to get release her, love from the melon, the enchanted soul melon, and of course the enchanted soul melon was in the chest of the automaton that Brudgepiddle was building. But Brudgepiddle needs the chest, the actual melon that belongs to him, in order to make the thing work.
What do you guys say?
When you guys were last here, also, Brudgepiddle seemed like a relatively normal-ish looking guy, but he is increasingly like disheveled. He looks, quite disheveled, and he's very kind of like worry. Looks like worry. His beard has gone from a brownish red to now visibly streaked with gray. He's very tired looking, but he has this innocent openness about his face. And it almost makes you just want to do stuff for him, and you can see how, if he convinced diddlywhisk to kill somebody for him, that he could be very persuasive per se. So
Randall, you should probably unsummon your lions so they have more time on them when you need them.
unsummon your lions.
Yeah.
Okay, so how many are out there? There's 6 of you. So hold on, let me see here. 600 plus 50. Plus 600 plus 1800. Okay, so hang on, gotta split that. Divided by 6, and we're gonna end it there today at this spot. You guys each get 510 XP each there. Natisse is considered defeated, or at least considered placated for now. Under the auspice that she believes that if you help Brudgepiddle, you'll be helping her. And she does tell you that the hag lives out in the swamp. So that's about all you get, and she can give you details and take you there and that kind of thing.
Excellent. Well, we need it.
So
Now we can go kill a hag.
Right. And so that's where we're going to end it. And thank you, everybody, for joining us here on Action Surge, where imagination collides with the roll of the dice. We battle fearsome foes and forge unforgettable memories together. As the session draws to a close, remember the journey never truly ends. Keep rolling those dice and weaving those tales. Farewell, adventurers, and don't forget to check out Action Surge 5e on all our platforms, including Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, etc. Give us likes, subscribes, follows, all that good stuff. Feel free to join our Discord server. Feel free to check out the game down below here, the Watcher of Realms. Join the guild, all that good fun stuff. And until next time, may all your actions surge. And we're gonna jump to the thing here.
Right.
Sweet.
Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you.
There we go. There you go. Okay, so I'm gonna go see if Nikki that used to be on our stream. We'll see if Nicole has a thing.
Right.
What is it? Fate of the Dice. Yeah, Fate of the Dice. So, fate of the dice. Oh, wait. I'm going wrong. Fate. Let me just type fate. And it's. Oh, I remember. It's X fate, right? X fate of the dice. X of the dice. X. I think that's how it goes. Oop, I spelled it wrong, of course.
I'm
There we
watching
go. Let's see. Is she on? No, not yet.
Will come to you asking for it. So
All right.
you-
Well, they won't be on until later. So, okay, I was gonna raid them guys. You know what? We'll raid it real quick with our one viewer. Nobody. No, who's our one viewer?
Me.
Oh, okay. Well, we won't. We won't raid anybody.